Okay. This has to work now. What's going on? Yes, absolutely. I'm going live on Instagram. I want to share my 2nd year anniversary and show everyone my products. Okay. Sasa, come say hi. How are you? How was school?
Fine.
Say hi to everyone. Hello. So shy. How was work? That's nice. Huh?
You went home all day?
Yeah, I was home. Just here, doing my thing.
All right.
What's up? What's guaning? This is literally the 3rd time I've tried to go live. I don't know what the rules are, but clearly I didn't get some of them because my live was cut short by Instagram. I don't know why, but I guess because I was playing somebody else's music. So that's why I started playing my drum. This is Babe. And he is, or she doesn't have a sex. She is the instrument that I play, and I've had her since last year, March or May. Yeah. And she is called a talking drum. And I've basically been learning how to play her for the past 1 year. Before I got her, I've never known how to play this drum before. Oh my god, where is everyone? I hope this is not the worst today to be going live. And I hope I made a good choice by choosing Instagram and not Facebook. Hi everyone. What's poppin'? What's good? What's happening? How do you guys like my look? Literally put on makeup to come live for you guys. Who does this? Who does this? Who sits at home and puts on makeup to come live? People do. People do this. Clearly I'm one of them. Oh my god. Hi. What's up? What's good? Just chilling in my backyard. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until there's more people because I have a lot of things to say today. I have a lot of things to say today, so let's just put this over here while I continue my work over here. How's your Tuesday going? I hope you had a beautiful day today. What happened at work today? What did you do today? The internet's really bad here. Alright. Hi guys. So I'm Essay. If you don't already know, shout out to all my new subscribers out there. Shout out to all my new followers. What's good? I see you guys. Thank you so much for your comments and your lovely compliments. It's so nice that it's also positive. The things that you guys write on my comments, under my photos, it's so nice that it's also positive. I'm very grateful. So I hope you guys had a lovely day. I'm very, very happy today, and I've been literally looking forward to coming to do this live chat today. And I know it's not probably the best day to go live because people are probably still at work. It's Tuesday and no one really cares, and everyone has their own issues and, you know, all the good stuff. But I really wanted to do it today because I'm celebrating my second year of blogging, and it's a thing for us bloggers. I don't know about other bloggers, but for me, I celebrate every milestone that happens to me because it gives me something to look back on. It gives me something to reflect on. You know, when it was 1 year, I made a thing about it, and it's 2 years, and I'm making a thing about it, and I know one day it's going to be 50 years, it's going to be 100 years. But today we're celebrating Nappyversary second year anniversary of blogging and brand building. It hasn't finished, it hasn't, you know, it's still an ongoing process, but you have to celebrate the fact that you're in it. That's how you stay present. You know, that's how I stay present at least, you know. So, yeah, I have a list of stuff that I've written down that I want to share with you guys. But first, I am going to introduce myself, and I'm going to let you know where I'm from. And I just did that. I just said my name is Essay. My full name is Julia Essay Otobo, and I am from Lagos, Nigeria. If there's anybody out there who's been wondering where I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm 24 years old. And I've basically been blogging for 2 years now, and it's definitely been a process. It's been a process. I've been learning this thing. I never went to school to learn how to blog. I don't know if people go to school to do those to blog these days, but I never went to school to learn how to blog. But I picked it up when I came here to New York about 3 Januaries ago or 2 Januaries ago. Yeah, I came here 1 January for the first time, and I was like, y'all out here blogging? It was so cool. Actually, I think I actually stumbled upon a link of this blogger. And of course, we all follow bloggers on Instagram, right? We all want to see their stuff because they're super cool and they're always online. So whenever we're here, we're just like, oh wow, what cool thing are you doing, you know? So I came here, and obviously I was planning to move here. So I was like, oh, you know what? I know I'm coming here to be a Victoria's Secret model and all that jazz, but I definitely know that modeling only lasts for a specific, you know, period of time. You know, it doesn't last forever. And if you really want to, if you're smart at the beginning of your modeling journey, or like somewhere down the line, you have to like tell yourself, okay, what else am I going to do apart from modeling? What are my other interests? Before I started modeling, I was studying computer science, and that was going really well for me. I loved studying computer science. I was quite good at it, but I wouldn't go back to it. It wasn't my calling. Anyway, so I came here to be a model, looked for my agency, signed with my agency, and at the same time picked up blogging. And I remember I didn't know how to go about it. I was researching it, and all of a sudden I came upon a link, and it was a blogger. It was a blogger, an Australian blogger, and she had a package for free, and she was going to teach, if you signed up, she was going to teach, you know, tell you all the secrets to blogging, how to blog, blah, 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 all that good jazz. So I did that, and I just decided, you know, I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to show you, this is my book. It says Never Give Up. And this is where I literally laid out all the plans for the new designs for my blog, which I got on my first year of blogging. Like on my first year anniversary, I got all my new designs. You can see my logo. You can see all my lists. Create this, create that. You know. Before then, I had built my blog myself. I literally went on WordPress and did it. I followed all her instructions on her blogging package and used with plugins. I just fixed it up together, and all of a sudden there was a blog. And I remember that day. That day was very, very significant. Yeah, and so here I am 2 years later with my blog, and I'm celebrating 2 years. It might not be a big thing to you guys, but to me it's a very big thing because I know where I started from, you know, and now I'm here, so it's very important for me to acknowledge that for myself. So that's basically how I started blogging and how I got into blogging, you know. So I'm making this live video because I'm celebrating, and I wanted to let you guys know what's up with my progress with my blogging. I know you guys should probably be seeing these t-shirts on my Instagram page. I've been wearing it a lot. And this is actually one of the first products that I have developed for my blog and for my blog shop. Last year I was cracking my head. I was like, okay, what am I gonna sell? You know, because one of the ways you make money of blogging is by developing your own products. You know, usually brands don't want to, like, you know, hook you up, and you don't work as an influencer until you have a certain amount of followers or following. And if you don't have that, you just have to know what you're gonna do to earn money if you're serious about, you know, taking your blog as a business. And then I was like, okay, why don't I make t-shirts? I have a cool logo that I invested a lot of money in. I created it, and I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? Is this t-shirt stunning or what? I think it's absolutely stunning, and I really like it. I really enjoy it. So I have developed this t-shirt for my blog, and I made like a couple of sample sizes. Actually, I made 5 t-shirts. I'm gonna show you right there. I made 5 of them because I was like, I am gonna celebrate by giving out these amazing bomb-ass t-shirts to my Nappyboos, and here they are. It says a Nappyboo. So this is for all of my blog supporters. You know, I made these t-shirts for us, and I was like, wow, I can't believe this actually happened, you know, because all of a sudden it became so real. You know, I finally have something to put on my shop. Yeah, so I made that, and I am giving them away to 2 lucky Nappyboos, 2 for my 2 year of vlogging. So 2 lucky Nappyboos will receive a free Nappyboo t-shirt from me, and the rest of y'all kind of have to buy them. Hang on a sec, let me grab it. Let me grab the t-shirts, because we're gonna be talking about these t-shirts. We're gonna be talking about these t-shirts. I would love to have some feedback. I want to know what you think. So I got this done online, and it's the first thing I've ever developed for my blog, as I said. And I literally have no experience with designing. I have no experience with making clothes, with making anything that is like a physical product that I would love for people to buy. But as I said, it's all a learning process. You start somewhere, you continue to go for it, you push forward, you learn on the job, and one day it's right there in front of you. Like, this is right here in front of us right now. And it's beautiful. I love it so much. So 2 lucky Nappyboos are gonna get these amazing t-shirts. So I'm gonna have all of the giveaway details on my Instagram page. So first come, first serve, as I always say. If you want to get your hands on these amazing Nappyboo t-shirts with a cool logo, let me know. Also, there's more. There's more things to celebrate my 2nd year Nappyversary. My earrings, I got them in India this April, and I got a whole bunch of them that I'm gonna sell on my blog, on my new shop. And also 2 lucky Nappyboos are gonna receive these beautiful bad boys right here. These are kind of like a peach colored beads. I was on the subway the other day, the PATH train, and an Indian lady, she just touched my ears, and she was like, I like that. I'm like, okay, we're all touching, but yeah, that's great. And that was so cool. She liked my earrings because she recognized it as Indian, and that was cool. I like that. So yeah, I've been styling it. Look at me, like I'm like half African, half Indian out here. Like, yes. I am loving these earrings. I've been wearing them everywhere. And yeah, 2 lucky Nappyboos are gonna receive these earrings. She told me that the name of the earrings are called JHUMKA earrings. JHUMKA. I hope I'm saying it right. So JHUMKA. So 2 lucky Nappyboos are going to receive these JHUMKA earrings, and will get to have them for themselves. There's so many ways to style it. You can look them up on my new nappy shop. Guys, we have a nappy shop. Do you guys know how exciting this is for me? It's like when you have an idea and all of a sudden it actually starts coming into reality. That's the whole point. This is why we do this. This is why we create. This is the whole purpose of life. to have things come to life. This is why we're here, to create, literally. And another surprise. I have lots of them under my sleeves today. Lots and 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 lots of surprises. Bam, baby. Have a look. Have a look for yourself. What does it say? Nappyese Is sesame seed oil. And I have a lot of them. I am going to read you what the benefits are for sesame seed oil, because there are a lot of benefits that are too many to cram into my head. If you just in case you wanted to know, you're like, okay, there's a shiny thing in the bottle and it looks cool. I think it looks cool. So let me read it to you. Highest praise. That song's in my head. The song that Instagram didn't let me play. So, you ready? Sesame seed oil has been used extensively in India as a healing oil, including in experiments which showed it's useful in unblocking arteries. Can you guys hear me? Because it's really kind of loud, a little bit loud. Including in experiments which showed it useful in unblocking arteries. In recent experiments in Holland by Ayurvedic physicians, sesame seed oil has been used in the treatment of several chronic disease processes, including hepatitis, am I saying that right? Hepatitis, diabetes, and migraines. In vitro, sesame seed oil has inhibited the growth of malignant melanoma, a skin cancer. Also in vitro, sesame seed oil has inhibited replication of human colon cancer cells. Research also shows that sesame seed oil is a potent antioxidant. In the tissues beneath the skin, this oil will neutralize oxygen radicals. It penetrates into the skin quickly and enters the bloodstream through the capillaries. Molecules of sesame seed oil maintain good cholesterol, HDL, and lower bad cholesterol, LDL. Sesame seed oil is a cell growth regulator and slows down cell growth and replication. In both the small intestines and the colon, some cells are nourished by fat instead of sugar. The presence of sesame seed oil can provide these cells with essential nourishment. Are you guys hearing this? In an experiment at the Maharishi International College of Fairfield, Iowa, students rinsed their mouth with sesame seed oil, resulting in an 85% reduction in the bacteria which cause gingivitis. As nose drops stuffed back into the sinuses, sesame seed oil has cured chronic sinuses. As a throat gargle, it kills streps and other common cold bacteria. It helps sufferers of dry skin ailments. It has been successfully used in the hair of children to kill lice infections. It is a useful natural UV protector. Sun rays. Oh my god. Hang on a second, guys. My paper's flying away and I gotta grab it. Okay, we're back. It is beneficial in reducing swelling and in soothing the itch of hemorrhoids. Used after exposure to wind or sun, it will calm the burns. It nourishes and feeds the scalp to control dry scalp dandruff and to kill dandruff-causing bacteria. This is one oil. Wait, I haven't finished. I told you this was long. It protects the skin from the effects of chlorine in swimming pool water. Used before and after radiation treatment, sesame seed oil helps neutralize the flood of oxygen radicals which such treatment inevitably causes. On the skin, oil-soluble toxins are attracted to the sesame seed oil molecules, which can then be washed away with hot water and a mild soap. Internally, the oil molecules attract oil-soluble toxin and carry them to the bloodstream and then out of the body as waste. Used as a douche mixed with warm water. I don't support douching, but it says here on the internet clearly the sesame seed oil controls vaginal yeast infections. So if you had a vaginal yeast infection and you wanted to make those little things that when you put them in the straw and you freeze it, sesame seed oil. I haven't finished. I haven't finished. Sesame seed oil quickly absorbs and penetrates through the tissues to the very marrow of the bone. It enters the bloodstream through the capillaries and circulates. The liver does not sweep sesame seed oil molecules from the blood, accepting those molecules as friendly. Sesame seed oil helps joints keep their flexibility. Guys, I think I need to stop because I feel like if I carry on, the whole live video is going to be about the benefits of sesame seed oil, and it's not. So let me stop there, because for me that has been the most reason why I have been using sesame seed oil. The fact that I do my yoga and I come home even without taking a warm bath, because the hot water will open up the skin molecules, right? So it's easier for the oil to seep in. Even without taking a warm bath, if I take a cold shower and I still apply my sesame seed oil, the oil goes into my tissues. And this is what I tell everybody when I tell them about sesame seed oil, because for me, that's my biggest benefit. I use sesame seed oil, I do yoga, my muscles are stretched, sesame seed oil, boom, it's like I never did yoga. And we all know how yoga is, you know? You feel like the good pain, but with sesame seed oil, it's like my body is just like a car that has been like oiled, and it's working properly. Like my engines are like roaring, and I feel great, you know. So, shout out to my yoga teachers in India for getting me onto sesame seed oil. I will forever be grateful to you guys, and I am not gonna put down sesame oil anytime soon because it is amazing. And I've tried a lot of natural oils, but sesame seed oil is raving right now. And so, I just packaged this. I got this from India. This oil you see in this bottle, I got this from India, and I literally bought it for myself. And I was like, oh, the sesame seed oil is bomb. Why don't you sell it on your blog? Because I'm thinking of products to develop for my blog, right? And then I ordered these bottles, and I printed my little logo, as you can see here, and I put it on, and I'm like, sesame seed oil. Oh my god, I was so happy that day. I felt so good, because now you also can enjoy the benefits of sesame seed oil. And I do have these also listed on my blog, so you guys can shop them. And for 2 lucky Nappyboos, you will get a bottle of my sesame seed oil for your skin, for your life, for everything, darling, because you're about to be thanking me for bringing sesame seed oil into your lives. Yes. So there you have it. A Nappyboo tea, sesame seed oil, and JHUMKA earrings, all for my beautiful Nappyboos, to say thank you for those of you who support me, for those of you who follow my content, for those of you who read my blogs, for those of you who come to my life and go away because you're bored, because I'm not shaking my bum or something, or whatever your reasons are. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for being here when you're here and supporting me. You know, for those of you who swipe up when I say swipe up, you know, and watch my Instagram video. For those of you who go to my blog and like you read information about natural hair, because I am all about natural hair. You know, And yeah, it's definitely been a process. It's not an easy one because, you know, when you're at the beginning of something and people are still trying to understand, and you yourself you're still trying to understand what you're creating, you know, people like things that are already made, ready-made. No one wants to go to the process and the hard work of creating stuff, but that's actually where the real joy is, you know, seeing something grow. Like, you put a seed in the ground and it doesn't become a tree overnight. It has to be a plant. It has to be a seedling. You have to water it. You have to give it air. You have to give it sunlight. You have to give it this. You have to give it that. You have to go live on Instagram and tell people to go to your blog and go to your shop and like make YouTube videos and like all that. You have to put makeup on and like try to get people to watch you live and, you know, all the good stuff. But it's all good because I enjoy the process. I enjoy growing, learning, and, you know, just being authentic and true to myself, true to my path, true to my journey. And it's definitely something that, you know, a lot of us struggle with. You know, and one of my philosophies, and I don't know where this philosophy is from, but somehow it's in my head. I'm like, if something is truly authentic and true to one person, like there's no amount of duplication, there's no amount of copycatting, there's no amount of, you know, what you can do that can take away from that person's authenticity. Like, I'm really so sure of that, you know. That doesn't mean you don't have to cover your bases, you know, in the kind of world that we live in. But if somebody built a house and all of a sudden the wind comes and blows it away, he knows exactly what tools to use to build the house again, you know. And as a yogi, we're taught to always be in the moment, be present, you know, enjoy the process instead of like having expectations of what you want, you know. So yeah, that's it for me and my Nappyversary and my lucky Nappyboos who are going to be winning all those amazing stuff. So make sure you stay tuned to my Instagram and check out those posts that I'm going to be putting on. Hello! Welcome!
She's there, right?
Yes, she's in.
I didn't respond.
She's probably in the shower. So, now, where are we? Hi, Zaza! Oh, my cousin is so cute. She's so shy. Alright, so, okay, I have listed here a little bit about my brand Nappyese. And this is a very important question, so I'm just going to set the phone down so we can talk. Right. So, a little bit about my brand Nappyese. What is Nappyese about? Who is this chick who just shows up out of nowhere, bothering people on Instagram, on Facebook, with her stuff, with her logo, with her this, with her that, with her that. Let's talk. So, I'm giving you a background story into how I started blogging. Initially, Nappyese, it started off as a natural hair blog. That's what my blog was about. I created this whole logo on my second year anniversary, but my first year anniversary, sorry. And by that time, I was already expanding to include beauty. I was traveling a lot more, so I was like, okay, I definitely have to blog about my travels and stuff and write about my experiences, because from where I'm from, I'm a small girl from a small town. I'm from Ikorodu, Lagos. Ikorodu people, how far? And yeah, I started my natural hair blog. My first year anniversary, I included beauty, my travel, and my style. I've always loved style. I've always loved to, you know, have my own unique situation going on with the way that I dress, with the way that I express myself, as you guys probably have noticed. And yeah, I introduced those things. So initially it was a natural hair blog, so that's why I came up with the name Nappyese, because at this time I was following a lot of like natural hair vloggers and, you know, watching their makeup, their hair tutorials, watching their products that they use, watching their giveaways, all that. So and I was following this blogging course, and one of the things she mentioned at the start of her course was you need to make sure that your brand name is significant to you. You have to put a lot of emphasis into it, because this is what is going to be for the rest of your whole, duration. It doesn't look cute to start to have a particular name and then all of a sudden you change it into something else down 5 years into the building of your company or something. So I thought long and hard. I remember Elena was my roommate. Shout out to you, Elena, if you're watching this video. Peace and love. And I was like, I really want to I don't know what to call my new blog. I was like, all sorts of things. I had all sorts of names. I can probably find them in this book if I really look. And the reason I chose Nappy was because I was following a natural hair blogger, and her name is Nappyfoo. Shout out to you, Nappyfoo. If you're watching this video, peace and love, sister. So Nappyfoo. I was following her, and what really stuck with me was one of her videos. And in her video, she was going on about Nappy. I think it was a video about a Nappy brand and how she didn't care what people thought about the word Nappy, because it was just a word, And I literally Googled up Nappy, and I kind of want to do it again, but I don't want to bore you guys. So I looked up the word Nappy, and the whole time, I'm from Lagos. I'm from Nigeria. People don't call people Nappy in Lagos. People are just black and they have kinky hair, or you have relaxed hair, or whatever, And so the first time I was really struck by her video, because it was such a thing about this nappy thing. And I remember one time Rihanna had a thing where somebody called her nappy in her comments, and she had a clap back, and it was a whole social media friendly situation. I said, okay. So I finally decided on the name Nappy, because I liked what Nappyfoo said. She was like, it doesn't matter what people choose to call you. If your hair, if somebody says something bad about you, you have to decide whether or not you want to take that opinion on board and let it affect you, and let it have something to do with you, because if you look up the word nappy, it's derived from the word napkin. What is a napkin? A napkin, a child's napkin, or a napkin for cleaning stuff, an absorbent material. That's what nappy, the definition of the word napkin is, a material that is absorbent. So it makes sense for nappy to be derived from that, because nap up the water or something, And I look at my hair is very, very porous. You put a water in it and it shrinks up, it soaks up all that water, and it just shrinks into this coily, beautiful, stringy looking, material. I was like, that works for me. Nappy it is, Plus, I also wanted to let people know that you don't have to worry about the energy that somebody has put behind something and is offering it to you. You don't have to worry about that. That's their energy. You need to decide for yourself the energy that you want to take from whatever somebody says. If somebody, my whole life, not my whole life, in the early parts of my life, people called me names. People called me all sorts of names. People called me names because I was tall. People called me this. People called me long-legged giraffe. People called me freaking 2 electric poles. People tease my birthmarks. People say all sorts of things. But you have to decide for yourself, who are you? Who are you for yourself? This person has an opinion of you, but is his opinion my opinion? I really don't understand when people get mad when people say stuff you just by reacting to what somebody says, say for example somebody calls you a bitch, and you're just okay, I know I'm not a bitch, I know whatever you're saying has nothing to do with me, so I'm just gonna keep my peace, and you can keep whatever you just said. Just leave it there. Leave it there. It comes out of his mouth, so you don't have to. You have to choose if you want to take it or not. If you react to that person instead of responding in a way that you don't pick up that person's energy or negative vibe, then you will have it, you know. But if somebody calls you a bitch and you just ignore the person, like the person is not speaking to you, I mean, except the person is like literally in your face and being like, you know, like attacking you or something, like just ignore it, let it slide past you. That's not for you, so why do you need to pick it up, you know? So I was like, you know, nappy has been used as a degrading word for, you know, Africans during the slave trade, according to all the information that I read online. So I remember when I was in South Africa, and I was telling a lady from the Caribbean about my blog, and I was like, oh, it's called Nappyese, and she immediately turned her nose up at it, because she's like, why does it have to be nappy? Like, why is it nappy? Do you know what nappy is and all this sort of thing? And I'm like, I know what nappy is, but all those things that they said about us, is that what we are, or are we other things? Like, look at me, look at the way my hair is. Is this beautiful or is this beautiful? It's beautiful. So if they're in their ignorance calling you something that's not you, you have to decide how you want to respond. For me, you know, nappy is beautiful. I choose for nappy to be beautiful. When I think of the word nappy, I see beauty. I see, you know, like real. I see real. I see, like, you know, everything that is amazing. I don't see what everybody else sees that is negative, because I choose to look on the positive side. So that's just my outlook on life and my outlook to nappy. So whenever you guys hear of nappy and you think of Nappyese, you decide what you want to think. You decide how you want to feel. You know, I know how I want to feel, so I think that's good enough for me. Alright, so that's me. So where am I now? And what do I do? On nappyese.com, you will find natural hair tips, you will find beauty tips, natural skincare tips. I am all about natural skincare products. I only try to stay to natural hair products with natural ingredients. Even skincare, I try to look for brands with natural ingredients for skincare, because it's all about natural. Forget about all the chemicals, forget about all the preservatives. Let's find a way to be connected to the earth as one. Let's find a way to live as one with the earth. So how do we do that? By using our things wisely and using our resources wisely. Using natural things, not polluting the air, not using technology to destroy and not replace, you know? So I am all about natural skincare, natural hair. I vlog about my travel experiences. I've been to over 7 different countries, and now here I am in New York City, currently chilling out, hanging out in New Jersey. Shout out to all my peeps in New Jersey. And that's basically me for nappyese.com. This is what I write about on my blog. I want to start including dance vlogs, because I love to dance and I really love watching people's dance vlogs. So I'm like, I could totally do that. What do you think? What do you think? Do you want to see dance vlogs? Do you not want to see dance vlogs? Let me know. Where am I going? I wrote that down. Where am I going? My view for Nappyese at this point, my brand, is to become a brand that connects people from all over the world, because this is who I am. And this is not to say that Nappyese can't become, you know, can't grow as it goes along, because I'm constantly redefining. We're constantly changing. The only thing that is constant in life is change. So if you are following a brand, like I don't know, but how it sits with me is you always have to grow. You always have to move on. You always have to, you know, find new ways to develop yourself, to learn new things. You know, that's the whole point of creation. That's the whole part of creation. So I see my brand as a brand that connects people together, because I love to connect with people of different, races, of different societies, of different cultures, and I believe that everyone should, share what you have. Like, if you have something cool, share it. Everyone needs to adopt this mentality. It needs to be all of us together and not just the one person. You are like, no, all of us. There's more than enough room for everyone at the top. There's more than enough resources. There's more than enough everything. No one person has to have everything. Let's all have it together. Let's all share our cultures together. Let's all share our resources. Let's all share the things we have. Let's stop all this other stuff that are limiting us from being the amazing species that we are supposed to be. And Nappyese Is will be the first one to sign up for everybody. Like, let everybody come to this space and let everybody be together. Let everybody have stuff. Let everybody have head wraps. Let everybody have earrings. And let's have all these difficult conversations that we don't want to have about ourselves, about the way our society is. Us as millennials need to stand up. Like, I will be a millennial in that regard. I will stand up and say, you know what, we need to stop all this fighting. We need to stop, this stuff belongs to you and that stuff belongs to you, because no one has anything. No one has anything but your breath. Your breath is the only thing you came here with, and you're gonna lose it when you go back. So why are you out here being like, no, share your stuff, share your head wrap, share your culture. These are Indian earrings and I love them and I will wear them proudly, because Indian culture is beautiful. Everything is beautiful, so why not share? So that's really what my brand is slowly evolving to, because that's who I am. I like to share. I am this for everyone. I'm for like unity and peace and love, and that's what my brand is going towards. That's what I see for Nappyese. It's not just about natural hair anymore. It's not just about it's not just about skincare vlogs and like, black don't crack, everybody mustn't crack. Everybody mustn't crack. Use Nappyese sesame seed oil, you're not gonna crack. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. So that's basically where I'm going with my brand, and I have to say, it's hard. It's not easy. It is not easy being a blogger. It is not easy being a creator. It is not easy being somebody who wants to start your own path. Because at the end of the day, no man is an island. I wish sometimes that I could just do it all by myself. But that's also contradictory to what I'm saying. I actually don't wish that, because I want to not to be alone. No one wants to be alone. I think the whole reason why we're here is not to be alone. And we're really missing the point of this experience here on Earth, because we're too busy dividing ourselves, we're too busy fighting over resources and everything, when we could just share. And there's more than enough. There's more than enough. So, it's definitely a process trying to get people on board to a different way of thinking, a different way of an idea. People are like, what? I don't know that. Or she's not famous, she's not popping, she's not this, she's not into all of the labels that we know is popping, that we know is popular. So therefore, why must I pay attention to her? You have to really try so hard. You have to keep doing it. If you love what you're doing, and if you're passionate about what you're doing, if you really stand for what you're doing, if you're authentic in what you're doing, you wouldn't give it up. Because why would you? You love this. So I am here to say that I will be in your face. And many a times, preaching love and unity and peace and happiness and saying buy my sesame seed oil and buy my head wraps. I think when everybody has head wraps on, then we can start from there. We can start, men put on the head wraps, women put on the head wraps, and let's talk. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely a process, but I enjoy it. I mean, I'm just 2 years here with my baby brand, and I'm like, hi guys, I'm new on the blog, and this is what I stand for. But people are like, why do you have Indian earrings on, and why do you have that head wrap on, and why is your hair not straight, and why is this, and why is that, and then, I mean, they haven't said these things to me, but I'm just thinking it because I'm like, why is there only one person on my life? I put on makeup for you guys, and there's only one person on my life. But it's okay, because I'll be here, because I'm enjoying this, I'm having fun, it's cool. Yeah, so I need help, because I can't do this on my own. So if you're out there and you love what I stand for, you love what I'm saying, you're feeling my vibe, let's do this together. Let's create a world of peace and unity and love. Let's, you know, support each other to be authentic. Let's help the people who can't, are where people lack, and, and vice versa, and all that good stuff. So I am looking at the moment for interns, because I need help. It's very hard creating the content and then sharing the content and then having to create new ideas and having a schedule and doing all of these things all by myself. It's really a lot of stuff to do. So I have a lot of openings for interns. If you want to learn the ropes of blogging, I want to carry you along as I go. I want to carry everyone along as I go, because I want that everybody has the tools to be equipped to do these things, because I know what I'm paying for everything right now on my own, but I want to share, because that's the only way to receive. It's not about being stingy, it's about giving, it's about opening it to everyone, obviously not negativity, positivity, good people, and that's what I'm looking for. So if you are out there and you are interested in learning how to blog and learning the ropes to start a blog, you want to just, if you're in school and you have access to the internet, I'm going to have a lot of openings, and I will post it on my stories, I will post it on my Instagram, grid. Just hit me up in my DMs, in my emails, call me, whatever, and I will, get you in on the ropes, and we can do this, Yeah, so that's basically me for my Nappyversary and my live videos. And I want to thank you guys for joining, all of you who joined me. You will be seeing me soon, ever more so often. And we will get to know each other as the time goes by. And yeah, all that good stuff. Remember that 2 lucky Nappyboos will receive my Nappyboo teas and my sesame seed oil and amazing JHUMKA earrings from India. Also, I want to have feedback on what you guys think of my t-shirt, because I want to be a t-shirt designer now. It's my new calling. How would you like, if you had to buy a t-shirt for $70 or $150, $140, let's start there. If you had to buy a t-shirt for $140, what would you expect? What are the qualities you would expect? Is that too much? Is that totally overpriced? I mean, it depends on what kind of t-shirt we're talking about here, right? So what do you like in a t-shirt? I want breathable material. Like if it's super hot like it is in the summer, I want that the sweat is being soaked by the cotton material, but is able to hold up, that it's doesn't get like, all like wet and gross. Not that I mind sweating. I'm totally for sweat. I love sweating. I will sweat any day, but the t-shirt needs to be cool enough to allow the breeze, but at the same time absorb the sweat. That's what I think a cool t-shirt should be. So this is great material. I didn't put a lot of back-breaking, experiences into this, but I did do a little bit of work, and the prints did come out nicely. I hope you like it, and yeah, I'm thinking of making them in different colors. What kind of colors would you like to buy? Would you like them in white? I'm definitely going to make them in white. White and black are going to be definitely there. I'm going to have everybody's sizes, extra large, extra large, big. Right now my samples are only in small, so if you're entering the giveaway, just know you're going to have just small sizes for now. And I'm also thinking of making crop tops. Everybody loves a good crop top in the summer. So next summer, Nappyboo tee needs to be the popping t-shirt of the season. So how do we want to do this? I'm also thinking of like making them in like super big oversized shirts. I think we need to bring back the oversized t-shirts. It needs to come back. It needs to come back. So I'm thinking t-shirt dresses. I'm thinking oversized tees. I'm thinking of cutting holes in them, like that kind of like raggedy look, like kind of like street style, like street queen vibes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm taking ideas. I'm taking like everybody chip in. This is our t-shirt, our t-shirt. So let's do this. All right, so what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I came to say. I hope I didn't rush over it. I have on NYX Cosmetics on my eyelids, both. I have on Fenty Beauty, I have on my MAC, always, and also I have on my Fenty Beauty foundation with my MAC concealer. I have NYX under my eyeline, and I don't know where my lashes are from. I think they're just from doing read and stuff. So that's basically all for Nappy Essay. I hope this live video has helped you guys have a little bit more understanding into who I am and what my brand is about. Next up will be Facebook, where all my peeps reside, which is going to be a real deal because I know you guys know. And yeah, if you have any questions for me, let me know. I don't think Tuesday is a good day to go live because, yeah. But it's all good. We learn and it's fine. You know? It's all good. What else? Yeah. So it's so hard. Like, making my YouTube videos is so hard because everybody owns their music now, you know? Everybody owns their music now, and I have to own my music too because, let's face it, I can sing. I don't know about you, but I can sing. So if I have to struggle to have music for my YouTube videos, that's not cool. And God has given me talent to be able to sing, you know. If you are a musician out there or you're in a band and you need a lead singer, call me. I also write my own songs. Call me up. Hit me in the DM. Send me an email. Because I've been writing songs on my IGTV. You guys have been seeing them. I still want feedback. I want feedback. It's hard, but I'm still here for it. I'm here for it. Nappyese will prevail. I want to hear what you guys think of my songs. I'm really going through like a healing period and a cleansing period. You know, I'm going through a lot. I've been here for a year plus, going to 2 years. You know, visa situations, you have to get a new visa, you have to be legal, all that good stuff. You know, I always try to play by the books and do the right thing. And I'm still going to do the right thing. So it's hard when you're trying to do the right thing, as always. You know, if I was here shaking my booty, you know, I would be having a million likes. You know, if I was in bikini swim shots every day, I'd be having, you know, all those things. But it's very important to be authentic. And I think the easiest way to stand out is to continue to be true to yourself and to make a path that is distinct for yourself. You know, to make a path that is distinct for yourself. Oh my God, 2 more minutes. Instagram's trying to kick me out. Okay, bye. Bye, Instagram. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep singing. I'm gonna keep drumming. You guys might just see me in the subways. Just say hi to me. If you see me on the road, say hi to me. I am very friendly and I'm very open, and I like to say hello to people. I love to meet new people. So say hi to me. Even if I'm in a bad mood, I'll try and smile, because sometimes I be in a bad mood and nobody wants to see me when I'm in a bad mood. But it's all good. Yeah, so let me just end this beautiful live session with my drumming. Next time I'm gonna sing for you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Nappyese TV. Follow my model page. If you guys want to see my model stuff, follow my model page. And I will see you in my next live. Also, if you know how to play a gongo, you should be calling me too, because I would like for somebody who knows how to actually teach me their ways. I know I've been learning for myself, but you know, it's also nice to have somebody to like, you know, teach you stuff.